Zari, where I have conversations with different people at my school. I'm Zari, and today I'm chatting with my classmate Sam, who believes that his barber has the best advice about love. But first, here are some words you need to know.
Barber. Honest. Relationships. Hair.
So, Sam, can you tell me why you trust your barber so much?
He's really honest. While he's giving you a haircut, he gives excellent advice about relationships.
Really? Can you share some of the advice he's given you?
Of course. Whatever he tells me, it's always good advice. 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 Like, never date someone who doesn't respect you.
Hello. Welcome to Ask Lucy, where people ask me anything and everything. I'm Lucy, and today we're talking about weddings. But first, here are some words you need to know.
Anything. Wedding. Traditional. Ceremony.
Hi, Lucy. I need your help. I'm engaged to my boyfriend and I can't decide if I want to have a traditional wedding ceremony. Or do something a little more unusual, like a ceremony in the ocean. What should I do?
Oh, weddings. They're always a great reason to have a party. Traditional weddings are fine, but I think that unusual ones are more fun.
Welcome to Junior's Big Questions, where I try to understand the adult world, one question at a time. I'm Junior, and today's big question is about sleep. My guest is Sarah, and she's an expert on sleep. Before we start, here are some cool words you'll want to know.
Rule. Screens. Awake.
So Sarah, my dad doesn't let me watch TV or play games before bed. He says screens are bad for sleep, but he looks at dating apps on his phone every night before sleeping. Why?
Well, many adults use their phones before bed to relax, but it's true that screens can make it harder to fall asleep.
But isn't that kind of silly? My dad tells me not to play video games before bed because I'll be awake for hours. But he doesn't follow that rule.
Sometimes adults forget to follow their own advice. Maybe your dad can read a book or find another way to relax.
He doesn't own any books, but maybe we can just start playing video games together before bed.
Or maybe you can get a book from the library, and your dad can read it to you.
Maybe a book about space or frogs or space frogs. Thanks for the good idea. That's all for today on Junior's Big Questions. Stay curious and see you next time.
Welcome to Ideas with B, where people share their interesting business projects. I'm B, and if I like your business idea, we can work together. But first, here are some words you need to know.
Pillow. Fever. Comfortable. Cough.
Hey, B. I'm Megan. My idea is a pillow that knows when you're sick. My idea is a pillow that knows when you're sick.
Pillow. Sick.
It also gives advice on how to get better.
Wow! How does it work?
When you put your head on the pillow, it checks your temperature. It also listens when you have a cough. It's like having a clinic at home.
Interesting. What kind of advice does the pillow give?
The pillow might say things like, B, you've got a fever. You should take some aspirin, drink water, and rest today. And it can also call a doctor or tell you where to find the closest pharmacy.
Okay, but is it comfortable? I'm so busy that I only sleep 4 hours every night. But those are the most important 4 hours of my day. So if it's not comfortable, I'm not interested.
Fortunately, it's very soft and comfortable. You'll sleep well on this pillow.
Okay, Megan, I love your idea. Let's work together and help people feel better. Thanks for listening to Ideas with B. See you next time. Verse. Verse.
Vet. Vet. Wet. Vet. Vet.
Worse. Worse.
Vet. Wet. Vet. 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 Verse.
Worse. Worse.
Verse. Wet. Wet. Worse. Verse. Wet. Vet. Wet. Wet. Wet.
Vet. Vet. Vet.
Wet. Wet. Verse.